Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me, it's lovely to have you here, and yeah, we're going to continue working on this, well, we're going to finish working on this, it needs to be finished today, scrappy junk journal that I made from my scrap box, which I have with me here, and it's still, yeah, very full of scraps, and I'm going to be working from that very soon, working on getting it empty again. But for today, I've got a lot here that we've already pulled out. So and we're very nearly finished. So we need to go through and yeah, decide what we're going to finish up with here. So I'm just digging this out. I'm thinking I would like a word, what's the word I'm looking for? A nameplate, that's it. I'm after oh, that's quite nice. That's thin and yet, well, I like the grey as well. Oh, that was nice and easy, wasn't it? I think I'll just have that stuck on up there. Lovely. Well, there's a good start. Yeah, I hope you're well. I'm well. Yeah, my blood's not good. No change there though. So the week before it was really high, and of course I always have this knee-jerk reaction, don't I, because they've changed they told me to miss a dose, and now it's really low. So yesterday I had to take a double dose of warfarin, which yeah, doesn't make me feel too great, but I don't know. Should have just left me as I was, I'd have been alright. Never mind, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling well enough to craft anyway. I'm not sure I'm well enough to do housework. You know how that goes, don't you? Yeah, so let's get this. And again, I need to remind myself of what I need to do. Do we want, I think I might want a pocket on there, so we'll do that in a moment. That's lots of journaling, so it's fine. Yep, hidden journaling. I think we'd got quite a way through, hadn't we? These are journaling spots. I'm not going to do anything with them. Yeah, we've put a little tuck on there. Leave that for journaling. That's just a made piece of ephemera in there. Right, probably some journaling on there. Shall I not go any further because I'll forget, won't I? Let me just put something in there. Oh, a nice bright piece of, yeah. Right, so I'm thinking a pocket or something here now. Let's just drag in and see what we've got. We've got a nice piece of digital, which I could back. Might make a nice belly band. I'm liking the green of it, not that. But this lovely lady, look, we're going to have to make a tag out of her and put her in, I think. That's not the colour. What's this? Clocks. I like that, but it doesn't really go with, oh, we've got some Tim Holtz here. Oh, the numbers. But I quite like this map. Let's have a look what else we've got. We've got Tim Holt's picture in a vellum envelope. No, that's for filling. You probably can't see what I'm digging through, but I'm literally just digging. Right, I've got lots of pieces of yeah, what are they called? Oh, there's a page there. What's that going in? That's out of my William Morris book, and a couple of pieces, full pieces there of, what's his name, Mr. Holtz, Tim Holtz. Yeah, I think I cut that down and put some things on it ready to go in. I did that, it was just a, come on, words Denise, it was just a scrap page, a glue page, that's it. Yeah, and I did that raised glitter paste on it, and it left this bit behind, so it's too nice, isn't it, not to put in. So yeah, we'll add that in. Right, so this is an old coffee dyed envelope from a digital kit by Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. It's nice and distressed, isn't it? Might be nice on there. So what did we have? We had, that's too much green. I was thinking a piece of this, wasn't I? It's a bit full on, but it's going to be a full on journal, isn't it? And I'm just thinking, there's a nice square piece there. There's scissors. Where's my assistant? Let's cut that off nice and square there, because that's a lovely square piece. As this is a scrappy, it won't go in sideways, will it? No, but I think that will make a nice pocket, and I'm using a scrap again, albeit Tim Holtz, it's still a scrap. So do we want it that way? I'm gonna, there's that gunner again. And take that bit off, it wasn't working, and I'm sure I'll use it in a cluster. So what, a cornerways, small cornerways pocket, you're still not going to fit, are you? No, but I do have other things that will, so let's just put that down as is, otherwise it won't be done again. I do like to go slow when I'm embellishing and filling. Bit further over, Denise, you're on the, oh, it's on the hole that the string goes through. Yeah, I like that. I think it goes with the rest of the page there. And no, it's a bit too much, isn't it? I think it wants something a little bit plainer in there for a tag. We'll see. Right, where else were we wanting here? Now I have got some, is that the only one I've got left now? Oh, there's that one which has got the letter in it. Now that's a piece of digital that I found from, quite like that. Let's distress the edge. Fiona at Lavender blew out when I was doing her letters. Whoops. Antique letters, is it? I think. I want to make it a bit. Even that's a bit too uniform, isn't it? That's better. It was too straight, would you believe? Yeah, I'm just going to. I'm thinking I'm going to fold that up and put it in the front. Oops, dropped it in that front pocket I've just made. Would you believe? Now I've turned the page, because it's lovely cream card it's on, makes some nice journaling. And shall we, let's fold it with that bit showing like that. It's quite thick paper. I was going to say, should we fold it inside itself, but we won't because the paper's too thick. You know, like the old letters used to be before envelopes. Right, put my little marker in again. Yeah, we can even put a little something on here, can't we? Maybe. We'll come back to that. Right, let's get everything done. So that's a piece of book page. I really want to flip out, so I want it. I want a piece of book page like that, but I want it clear both sides. That's another piece from that kit I was just talking about, the letters kit. So that may also go in here somewhere. Right, this is beautiful. So this is a book page from, yeah, the books. I don't even think I need to do this to it. But I've just been taken apart, so I've been taking apart some of those books to put on Etsy. They're not there yet. You know, just small packets of book, vintage, some antique, but all very interesting book pages. Now, where do I want to go over it all? That needs something on it, doesn't it? It's a little bit pristine. Now, if I do that now, she says getting a brush out. going to have to wait to dry. But I want to do it before I put this on. I don't think it'll take too long to dry, do you? Now the thing is, can I reach my gesso? That is the big question. That's not it. Have I moved it again? What's this? I've got... So this is from Indigo Blue, G So Good. I'm guessing it's gesso. So this is one of the things that came from yeah, Anne-Marie, where I got my my Gemini from, and I've not got water on my brush, and I've not got water here, so I'm just being a rebel, really. I just want it to show up in those. I don't even want a lot on, not necessarily for writing on. I just want it to show up that corrugated bit. That's it. That's kind of all I wanted. I'll put some down here to counterbalance it, maybe. I think it probably wanted stirring. Now it's going to dry a lot lighter than that, isn't it? I just don't want to put it on too thick, so I want it to dry quick. Okay, let's go with that. And while we're waiting for it to dry, right, better wrap that in a wet one, hadn't I? Otherwise my brush, oh, new packet as well, my brush will dry up and not be any good. So I'll just wrap it in this till I finished filming. I might have to go over and put another layer on it, and that'll just stop it from drying out. Right, so it's nearly dry, look. A couple of tags for there, so we do want a few tags, don't we? I'm just seeing if we want any more pockets anywhere. That's good for German, it's not got much on it. Could do the flippy out there as well, I think. Right, what shall I put in there? Let's put that in, because all it will do is add a bit of interest. Yeah, another flippy out here, so have I got some more of that? Let's drag some stuff out of my box. Very tidy. We're a bit too tidy in there for my liking. Right, I've got a page of this. Oh, 2 pages by the looks of it. So we could do one of those. Oh yeah, I like that. That's a simple but effective. So it opens up like that. So which way up do I want it? There. So folded like that, and just folded like that. Come on. Crinkly corner. There we go. Just wondering if I've got you too near. Not got a lot of room here, but I know you like a good view. Is it too much? And I'm just going to... I haven't got the lid in the glitter. I just spotted. There it is. I'm just going to glue stick this one down. Because it's paper on paper, it's all it needs. Shouldn't take too long to dry, don't need to really soak it. And then I've got a lovely journaling spot going on. Expandable. Or you could use it, you know, like an envelope. You could hide things away in it. Have I done the proper piece yet? I didn't check it. I was very lucky. I was going to say brave, but yeah, so it just opens out like that and opens out like that, and you've got a full page. So you can, you know, like tuck something, a little secret in it, a little love letter in there. Yeah, I'm just feeling the need to put something on it. Literally just been, as I've been sat downstairs resting my legs, but done with my glue page. Oh yeah. Now I've started putting glue pages, sorry, in this. This is what used to hold my scrap. But as I'm coming across books, look, I'm ripping them up. I'm just putting the glue pages in there so that I always know where they are, because I spend forever, don't I, looking for glue pages, and oh boy, do I have plenty of them. It's just I keep trying to find a new home for them, so hopefully I have. All I've got to do now is remember their new home. It might take me a little while, but if I don't move them again, oops, it's been a bit rough. I've not got a cloth, yes. If I don't move them again, I'll be fine, won't I? Yeah, that's nice, like that. So we're saying we can journal on there. This has got a, oh that's right, I just clipped some things in it for interest. So it's got a pull out. It's got some, yeah, I'm just feeling like I want to embellish as I go along. To be fair, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just sitting down. I just sat down, put the camera on with this in front of me, and to be honest, that is what I should be doing, isn't it? Because that's what you do with these scrappy books, and just sit and play. So don't, yeah, I'll stop trying to have a formula and just go through it and for half an hour and do, I haven't started my timer. Yeah, do what's enjoyable, do what comes to mind, that's what I'll do. It will be the last video on this one though. Yeah, because I'm wondering if somebody would like to own it. I don't know. Yeah, I like him on there. He's on this side, yes. It's nice bits to play with. Yeah, I was thinking if it has lots of nice bits and pieces, I'm just going to embrace that for what it is. It's just pretty, isn't it? Right here. Definitely need something. What have we got in here? Be nice to use some of these up, wouldn't it? Blue and green. No, that's a little bit wild. What else have we got? And this use it up little. He's been around a while, hasn't he? Oh, he goes with that, doesn't he? He quite goes with the green as well. He's not exactly journaling though, is he? But I stuck that piece right up there. Yeah, I'm going to. Another 2 pieces out of that box as well, which is what it's started to be all about, using up. And to be fair, that's where the pleasure is, using these beautiful pieces and sharing it with you guys, of course. I think you enjoy it, a lot of you enjoy it almost as much as I do when I get the scraps and the scrappy journal out. That looks like it's been inked, actually. It has saved me a job. So I think this is a Victoria design one, this bird with the yellow background and the pink, beautiful pink roses. It's a bit summery, but I just thought he went with this quite well. Yeah, like that. Oh, no, I'll put that back on when it's dried. That paper's dried. Right, that's a nice piece of journaling, but it's the back of that. It's just a little bit boring, isn't it? It's a little bit flat. I want something, but nothing too much. Oh, more birds. Got a bird theme here, haven't I? Mushrooms. Anything in here grabbing me? Lilacs. Oh, tickets, you know, I love a ticket. Oh. I like her. Yeah, it's not boring with that one, is it? Oh. See, I've gone from painting to making flip outs to making to embellishing and back again. So we go back to that page, you know, it should be dry, shouldn't it? Yeah, this one. Right, made a mess of my glue. Let's have the lid on that as well. So now I'm thinking I want some colour on it. you know, ink. Oh, cheers. So let's get them down. What shall we? I don't want black salt. Rustic Wilderness. I don't want blue. Perhaps pistachio is quite bright, isn't it? Vintage photo, old paper. Yeah, and sapphire is quite. I'm going to go with this Rustic Wilderness green. So let's get a brush. I mean, it's only to give it a bit of colour, really. I'm wondering if to go around something like this. Oh, well, if I can get it off the floor now. Yeah, this always gives inking a bit of interest. If you've got something there and then you remove it, you're left with like the, see how dark that is on there? Yeah, you know, like a spray can outline, quite like that. I do it down there as well, just a line, fainter, yeah, and maybe a bit on the edge. That's it. I don't know. I've got a lovely green piece there, and we'll put some of the walnut stain here and there, just to bring it down a little bit. That's it. Yeah, like that, like the colour we've got going on there. Do we want to, where is it? Do we want to go a bit glitzy? What do you think? Yeah, I don't really want to stick my finger in it again. Let's do what I did last time and just use a bit of paper. And just dab some bits about. Oh yeah. Music with Denise this morning. Put that in the bin, otherwise it'll be walked all over my floor. Yeah, I'm ready for a hoover up. And then let's just spread that about a bit. That's it. It's not so pristine now. It doesn't look just like a ripped up piece of cardboard. It looks like a well used piece of cardboard. And now I'm fancying a bit of washi. But what? Don't know. Oh, I've just thrown one on the floor that I decided on, so let me just grab a handful. I love that wooden one that I've been using. It's just about gone. This one says post office. It's quite light in colour, but just try and go across. Oh, I think that might need some glue. Oh, it does. With all that ink and goodness knows what under it. I don't mind if it curls at the edges, as long as it doesn't come off. That's it. And then we're going to put a flip out. I'm going to hide it all now with some journaling paper. It didn't get much on it, did it? So, or do we want? Shall we just have a letter? We could have. That looks quite nice on there, doesn't it? I could have put just a piece of that tape over there. What about this? Cheers. My what is it? Not Band-Aid. Surgical tape, that's it. I'll just do the back because it's rather white. It's very white, isn't it? Where's that brush I just had hold of? Let's see if we can just... Don't mind the white, I just don't want it shiny white, you know? That's it. And you maybe can't even tell, but that's changed it quite a lot. So we're going that way, I think, aren't we? Are you going to stick? We'll make double double sure because I want it to flip up. I keep ringing that bell today. That's it, not put a lot on, just enough to grab. And it's art glitter, so it will dry clear. I can see it at the minute. Yeah, that's definitely a well used page, isn't it? Well, that's the bits and pieces that I had clipped in there. They must still be in the page, I'm guessing. Let me just think round this because I'm thinking this is going to be used in a minute. And this is a piece from Nanine, one of Nanine's kits. Don't know which one, sorry. That's it. Just crumple it up a bit. That's it. Yeah, so we've got a nice. That's already. Oh yeah, we wanted a couple of tags in there, didn't we? Yeah, I'm going to bring my ready-made ones over in a minute. You're quite white, but no, we'll leave you. Do you want something on that? Shame to hide it, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's as far as we got, I think, didn't it? Because we've done that one. Oh, there they are. Oh, this is where they should be fastened. I was thinking, I knew that clip came from somewhere. What am I doing? I wish I knew. There we go. That's right, we put that on there and then we went back. So we've got a bit of Edith there. You can write on that bit there, and yeah, we've put a little bit of, oh yes, let's have a mushroom. Put a little bit of digital paper to embellish on, journal on, or stick something on. That's better. It's tying the two together because it's touching both. Right, that's pretty, and that's pretty, but there's no journaling there. Let's have a right. I'm going to glue this page together so we've got the lovely side both sides like that. Yeah, and then I'm going to just glue that tiny edge on there and do it as a fold over. Oops. I knew I'd got more than one glue page out of that box. There we go. Where are you? There you are. Because I've changed from the Yoo-Hoo, I've still got Yoo-Hoo in my drawer, but I'm using this one because Tanya sent me it to try. But yeah, I keep looking for yellow. I'm looking for bright yellow when I look for my glue stick. And it isn't. It is not bright yellow. And I don't want to distress it too much. I want the natural coloration of the. I'm going to turn this upside down. I don't know why. It just feels easier that way. Yeah, so it's not. We're not really losing anything. Is that the side I want it on, or do I want it on that one? Because that was my arm on the table. Because that way we still get to see all those pictures. And yeah, and that's fine on there, isn't it? Yep, that way. And I'm using art glitter for precision, so I don't want it to stick and not flap, as it were. I don't want to go too close into that. It's not too heavy a book page, so that little bit should hold it fine. Yeah, so I've still got that. I like the fact that you can see the index and the page number there. And then, yeah, some good pieces of journaling. Super. What does this want on it? I do love this page. It's beautiful for writing on. So I don't want to put too much. I certainly don't want to cover the majority of it. That's too big. What other interesting pieces have we got here? Anything? Oh. Now, she would be nice on there, wouldn't she? Rather than a boring old tag, what do you think? Maybe that way. And then just, no, don't tear that off, Denise, leave it curly. It's nice curly. Oh, I've got both lids off. Again, I'll leave that other one off because she's out of a book about the meaning of flowers, I think, something like that. She's just beautiful. Yeah, we could do with a nice tall piece in there as well, couldn't we? Want something under there, just to lean on. Have I got anything? I don't think I have. Can you lean on that? No. No. Right in the middle, I don't particularly want to take it out, so let's just try that. Yeah, that's better. Just give me something to press down on. I'm using the art glitter, so I won't need to press for long, but I want it in the right place. It'll strengthen this page a little bit as well, this packaging. Beautiful colour packaging, and we've preserved one side of it for, oh dear, journaling on, and strengthened it with this beautiful picture here. We could even turn that bit over if we wanted, couldn't we? So they curl. Oops. Yeah, like, do we want anything over her here? A label, maybe? I don't want that gentleman picture, do I? Don't know what I've done with it now, so let's try and use something out of here rather than going digging in my labels, because I've got all these sitting here. No, doesn't go. It might be a no, I'm just, because she's a shiny page, isn't she? Yeah, there was nothing there grabbing me. Oh, I wonder if a piece of fabric or a... So I've got... So this is my French linen and vintage lace, mother of pearl buttons. Does go quite nice on that paper, doesn't it? Do I want it over her? Oh yes. So I'm going to Fabri-Tac that, which means I've got to wait for it to dry again. But yes, I've been sat here too long really, haven't I? But I might as well finish it now rather than come back and have to join. So what have I got? Another 10 minutes. Let's see if I can work on this half without moving that half. And then I still haven't done my other flip throughs yet, so I think you can have three all at once and 3 listings on Etsy all at once. Yeah, we've done that one. And I've got some of that lovely book page on that one. Can I put you there? Are you safe? This. Alright, I put a cluster on the back, but I still feel that it needs something there. Photographs, yeah. But what? No. Got this lovely William Morris. No. This again. Ooh. Now, I quite like that. I wonder if I could hinge it because sort of there. Because obviously it's an envelope and it opens at the back. Yeah, let's hinge it there. Like that idea. Shall I hinge it with this? It's quite nice now I've made it green, that isn't it? Half green, half not. Nice to use a piece that you've used for something else as well. So, which bit do I want hidden? That pink. We don't want pink on show. A little bit too wide. Oh, and we can trim those bits. That's it. I've got bits all over now. So how am I going to hinge it like that? The thing is, I've got the flap there. It kind of needed hinging on the front. Do you think? Is there a right way up? I wonder if it would hinge just with a small. I mean, it's a big flap, that, isn't it? Just lay this flat and see how flat it will go. See if I can squeeze it in into that gluey page. Oops. There we go. Wrong side. If it went on there, that would have to go down over it. I think that will be okay. So lift that up. I think I better ink the edges. They're a bit white where I've trimmed them. That's it. So we need to be on here first. Let's have the bird the right way up, shall we? Yeah, stick it on there first. That way I can get it right to the edge, which is the key to being able to actually move the flap. Put it too far in, it doesn't open very well. It takes the page with it. Just a bit of pink coming through. About there. Yes. Okay, so I can put all sorts of hidden bits and pieces in here for whoever ends up with it to find. There, do we think? Yeah, we're still within the back page, no problem. So let's just hope I've worked it out properly for closing the envelope flap. If the worst came to the worst, I could cut it off, but I'd rather it worked properly. Oh gosh, I haven't chatted to you much today, have I? I've just got on and played with it. Oh yeah, like that. Lovely. Yeah, I'll definitely put some stuff in there, but I'm not going to do it while you're watching. It'll be a surprise. I don't know that I've got any news for you, to be fair. The cat, the cat is still hidden and will not come out. She, yeah, I'm beginning to wonder if we've got a cat. So he comes out at night when we're not there. So I got him some catnip toys and put them down, and he, you know, while we were there, he just wasn't playing at all. But yeah, they're all over the front room this morning, so he's had a play. I think I liked all that, didn't I? I remember saying I liked all that. That I want to cover. It's upside down. That might be a good place for some of this. Or what else? Let's not just jump in. Yeah, so I'm going to get some. Well, we have something, I don't know if you have it in other countries or not, or you probably have the same thing under a different name. It's called Feliwell. It's quite expensive, but it's like it's a plug-in or a spray. It's something that cats like. It's not catnip, it's calming. You know, just makes them feel happier and relaxed, because I think he's a bit I think it's scared, to be honest. Never been anywhere else, and you know, we are leaving him alone and letting him just get used to the surroundings, but it doesn't seem to be making much headway at the moment. Quite like that. I was thinking a tuck, but no. Right, let's go to this beauty. I've just seen this. Oh, we're in for the colours today, aren't we? Yeah, all sorts of junk on the top of it. You might know. Where's that page there that I keep saying I'm going to put in? Let's see what inspiration. I don't know if you can see in here or not, but that's a glue page. tiny strips. I'm wondering if that's quite a good idea actually, if to make, have a guess, what do you think I'm going to make and put on there? Are you there? Are you with me? I must have plenty for it somewhere. There we go. Oops. We have, there's practically one already done here. Don't want too much in it, but I'm going to tear some of it down. Let's have that. One more. No. Oh yes, that, whatever that is. I want that. Ooh. I don't want that white edge on it though. Oh dear. Don't throw it in there, Denise. Oh dear, that's definitely going to be an interesting piece. Maybe I should have just... Oh, no, that's going in the bin. Should have just inked the edge, I was going to say. Right, I've got another piece here. And I will... Yeah, that's better. Gosh, is that 2 pieces of paper I've thrown away today? Oh, I would have expected that from today's video. I have got a bit of a croaky voice. I probably should have told you that right at the beginning. Although I maybe didn't need to tell you. You've probably worked it out. Yeah, I think cold season's upon us, isn't it? Croaky voice and a little bit of a headache and runny nose. So it sounds like I've got a bit of a bug. Nothing major. Nothing that'll shut me up for long. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 staples across the top just to hold any stray bits, and I'm going to rip it down. Let's see how... I don't want anything longer than there anyway. Oops, come off. And then that's a bit bright, isn't it? So I'm going to make that one a lot smaller. That's it. And the rest I like. Okay. It's fighting me though. Come on. Play nicely. Yep, I probably need to go. I've got to stretch my legs out now. So we are going, shall I leave that or tear it? I'm going to leave it. We're going to get a worktop this afternoon for the new kitchen unit and drawers that we put together, that Neil's never going to put together again, so don't buy one, Denise. Yeah, it was quite a pain, and he's had to... I mean, the instructions are not very simple, are they? He's fairly good at DIY. It's not brilliant, but you know, it's pretty good. Even I couldn't make head or tail of the instructions because they were just pictures, no words at all, which is fine, you know, if it's a simple thing, but it wasn't. There was lots of complicated bits to it. So I'm just going to glue the top of that on there, but I just want a bit of something over here. Gosh, I'm a bit warm as well. Shall we use a bit of paper again rather than... Yes, let's do that. Oh, what about a bit of book page? Oh, that's vintage book page as well. It's like cloth. Do I need it right across? Not really, 'cause it's going to be stuck to the page. Oh, it looked like it might be in a page edge or something. Oh well. It is now something else. Where am I? There. Just to disguise those staples. I've said it many times, I don't mind the staples, but they're not very vintage, are they? This is a scrappy vintage book, so they're not really the look I'm going for. That's made it quite chunky, but that's fine. Yeah, you can't tell that piece underneath is upside down now. It's added So I did quite a lot of everything. So I'm going to put this on with Fabri-Tac, and it is going to take a little while to dry. So I think we're probably going to call that. I am just about at the end. I'll have a look, which means, you know, I'll only be doing a couple of bits without you, I think. I mean, who knows, when I get it out and start playing and the camera's not rolling, I'll come up with 1,000 ideas, of course. And this page needs to go in, doesn't it? So I need to cover the inside of that. See if I've got anything here quick while you're with me. Now, oh, it does look enough. Where is the page at the bit that's going in? Yeah. Okay, let's quickly do that, because it's quite shiny. I'm going to do it with Fabri-Tac. I'm going to go right the way across here. Or shall I? No. Oops. I'll go all the way across. A little bit here will be showing, but oh, it means I won't have to do any extra holes. And it's, you know, we're celebrating the fact that it's a children's book behind it, aren't we? We're not trying to hide it. I'm not going to ink it. I can, but I'm not going to. Are you going to fit just perfect? Oh. Phone says get up and move. And I set it late anyway, didn't I? So I am going to. I'm just about to, aren't I? Okay, and let's take that top bit off. I moved my ruler because it was in there, but why did I move it? There it is. Oh, yeah, I should be resting my legs before we go out, and then I'll be coming back and clearing up this mess that I've created. Right, do I want to fold that? I'm going to let that dry before I fold it over. I know this page was already folded. Yep, and then I might put a sticker or something down here. So that'll be another page that goes in. You'll see during the flip through. So yeah, I think we are. That piece wants a bit on, and I am going to put a pocket. I was wondering about. Oh no, oh, they're too big, aren't they? Put it on that way though, so I can still see the map through it now. So I am going to put some kind of a pocket down here as well. Maybe a nice gusseted pocket so I can put a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, that's one of those papers again from Lavender Blue Out that I painted on this. Painted? I didn't paint it. Printed. Yeah, I might put some of that in as well. Right, I just want a piece on there and then I'm done. Then I'm leaving. I'm going. I've still got this lovely book page that we never did anything with. Let's just have a piece of that for what speed? Do I want that Harvest Breads bit showing? Like that. Just do this edge because it's not distressed, but I'm not doing the others because they're natural. And I like them natural. Shall we go with no, because this page really soaks up the glue. It's definitely a Fabri-Tac page, this one. Okay, how many more? Right, 3. So no more videos till I do these flip throughs, and then yeah, new project. So you will see this, let me see, this Thursday. Yeah, so I'll do all the flip throughs and maybe planner, yeah, my planner, November planner, because I've started, I need to finish it on Friday. Then we're going to have another full weekend on this scrap box, and then two new projects next week. So, or maybe even 3 new projects next week. Gosh, got a lot to get through. Okay, so you will see this at the flip through. Let me know if you've enjoyed watching me play with it, if it's the sort of thing you would use, if it's the sort of thing you would love to make but wouldn't use. Yeah, I'm interested to know all these things, and yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed playing with it. Okay, have a lovely day, and give me a thumbs up if you can. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.